Good morning and welcome into the Morning Blend Extra. Today is Friday, September 20th, and I'm DJ Baker. Coming up on today's show, we have some remarkable birthday milestones, a group of very dedicated athletes, and a mouth-watering barbecue competition. But first, let's take a look at the weather, shall we? As summer is quickly coming to a close, but it'll sure feel like summer here. Today, up to 86 degrees, plentiful amounts of sunshine. Dew points will drop as a very weak cold front makes its way through later on this afternoon. Shifting winds to be more out of the northwest. Saturday, up to 91 degrees, 3 degrees short of a record set in 1920 at 94 degrees. Could see some late evening and overnight showers and storms as a more potent cold front makes its way through, but no severe weather is expected. But man, oh man, is it going to feel like fall as fall officially starts at 7:43 on Sunday, or 7:43 a.m. It will get up to 71 degrees with on and off rain showers throughout the day. Monday, Tuesday have additional rain shower chances. High of 73 degrees both days. But Wednesday, Thursday, if you're a fan of fall and fair weather, those are going to be the days for you. 75 degrees on Wednesday and 76 for us here on Thursday. Let's take a live look outside. It is our primetime audio video East State Street Cam, seeing nothing but those clear blue skies. And again today, still you want to make sure you're putting on your sunscreen as it's going to be warm and quite sunny. Turning 102 years old is quite a milestone. And in Toledo, Ohio, identical twin sisters just celebrated their 102nd birthday, and a bond that has grown stronger than ever. ABC reporter Alexandria Matheny has the story.
Or 2 peas in a pod.
Marilyn and Madeline, double the birthday, double the fun.
Twins at 102. I don't think that happens every day. We just thought we have to really celebrate this one big time.
Known as the Johnson twins, they were born in 1922 and raised in Toledo's Old West End, and they've been on the same wavelength ever since.
We think alike. We do things even when we didn't live in the same city. Get on the phone, I say, Madeline, I just made a meatloaf. I wish you could be here. She says, I made one too.
Even in their old age, the two still work together.
We talked together until she couldn't hear. So I'm her ears and she's my eyes.
We feel very blessed to still have both of them with us. And they're both in still pretty good health too. Physical health, not only mental, but physical too.
So I asked them, what's their secret to a long and healthy life?
How about a cocktail before dinner?
But jokes aside, the identical pair have a birthday message they want to share.
We have to tell people, be kind to your neighbor. Just show kindness. Don't hate. The word hate should be out of the dictionary.
That message holding a special meaning for their combined 13 children.
They're wonderful people. They are, very much. They taught us so much. And we're so thankful. You're going to make me cry.
Happy birthday to you. Hooray!
I still can't fathom 102 years on this earth, and to be able to do it with your identical twin, man, they really hit a home run when it comes to that. But speaking of home runs, a group of softball players in Georgia are giving a new meaning to the phrase extra innings. The Atlanta-based nonprofit Men Opposing Sex Trafficking wants to set a new Guinness World Record for the longest softball game ever. Founder and CEO Bruce Deal of Most says the current official record is 115 hours. His organization is hoping to reach 121 hours, which breaks down to 5 days and a single hour after that. Each team has 20 players who can rotate in and out. During that time, bathroom breaks and showers are limited to 5 minutes each. And the players just have to find time here and there to eat and sleep. Deal says his group hopes this stunt will help raise awareness about sex trafficking.
The record's 115 hours officially, 120 unofficially. We're going 121 hours.
Trying to combat good versus evil and disrupt that balance and do some good in the world. And if we can do it by playing softball, it's a pretty good way to do it, I guess.
If Most makes it, the last play on the field will take place on Sunday morning. And Wow, that is a long time to be playing softball. I've played my fair share of slow pitch, and an hour or two is about all I'll get from me. Illinois band REO Speedwagon has announced they are retiring from touring. The legendary rock band made the announcement on its website, citing irreconcilable differences between bassist Bruce Hall and lead vocalist Kevin Cronin. The group will stop touring effective January 1st. REO Speedwagon issues started last fall when the band announced Hall had to have back surgery and Matt Bissonette would be the touring bassist. The situation led to problems that resulted in the decision to cancel the tour dates after 2024. It's not clear exactly what happened between Hall and Cronin. The band is scheduled to tour as planned, though, through the rest of 2024 with 19 dates on the books. And one of their last performances will actually be on November 22nd at the BMO Center. Portland, Oregon is getting a WNBA team. It's great news for women's basketball fans, but also businesses in the area that are hoping the team will be good for the economy. Paulina Aguilar has more.
From hotels to restaurants to bars, all looking forward to a WNBA Portland franchise. With a new franchise means a boost for the economy.
We obviously get a lot of business from the Blazers, so having something else in that off time of year to help boost business, it's great for us. I would say, I'd say 25 to 50% more business on a night where there's a Blazer game.
Dondero says a lot of his diners start at Metropolitan Tavern before an event.
Usually, about 2 hours before game time, we'll get a lot of reservations in. We'll get everybody here. We have a great happy hour from 3 to 6 p.m., so you can hit that.
And just down the street is Spirit of 77, where owner Brandon Bowden says he already gets a crowd for watching televised WNBA games.
We've had a lot of interest in the Fever this year, a lot of interest in the Aces, so that's been a really cool kind of difference in business for us, and it's been exciting, and we love supporting it.
But to support Portland, in Portland, makes it a little sweeter.
20 home games in the summertime, 20 away games for folks to come out and watch.
Dondero and Bowden say most of their business is driven from events at the Moda Center, but say the summertime can slow down.
I would estimate that it's, in the hundreds of thousands of dollars of an impact for us. That's absolutely, it's huge. It's a big deal. It's a very big deal.
People go on vacation, so there's not as many locals around. So having traffic come through here and fill in those busier nights, and a lot of the games are on Monday, Tuesday, where you're not as busy. So that makes it more like a Friday for us.
The Portland team will begin play in the 2026 season. Not sure about their name yet, though, but I'm sure we will find that out. Well, if you are a fan of eating barbecue and helping a good cause, well, we have the event for you. We'll talk to Jeremy Moreau with Smoking Ribs for Kids next.
Mornings can get a little hectic for you and your kids, but at WIFR, we're up to get you going.
All right, now let's get right to the big stories.
3 other schools in the state line who offer this sort of help.
Up with your First Alert forecast.
It's a First Alert Action Day and severe storms as we do head into the afternoon.
We're up.
For what's now?
And what's next?
If it's happening now,
It's happening here.
On every screen.
WIFR News this morning, up to get you going. Thousands of people are using the WIFR app on their smart TV. And you can too. Using your remote control, go to your TV's homepage. Locate the search option and type in WIFR. Select and download. From there, you'll be connected and ready to stream full newscasts, stories on demand, and exclusive content. It's all free and all from the news team you know and trust. WIFR.
At WIFR, we give you more than just scores and highlights on Friday nights with Football Frenzy Plus. Get caught up with Football Frenzy on WIFR. Then go to any WIFR digital channel to get the Plus experience. More highlights to watch your team in action. Plus, more access for your behind-the-scenes interviews. Plus, more convenience so you can watch Frenzy highlights anytime on any screen. Equals a winning combination. Football Frenzy, followed by Football Frenzy Plus. Friday nights on WIFR. Sponsored by McCloskey, Kessler and Associates.
Fall in the state line is always beautiful, but when the weather shifts, being the most accurate with your First Alert matters. Sunny and warm one day, cold and rainy the next means you need to be prepared. So plan your day with WIFR First Alert Weather, alerting you to changing and even severe weather to where you're headed, so you know if you need to dress light or bundle up. When the seasons change, accuracy matters. WIFR First Alert Weather, ready for everything.
Welcome back into the Morning Blend Extra. We're now joined by Jeremy Moreau to talk about smoking ribs for the kids. How you doing this morning?
Very well, thank you.
So first and foremost, what is this event?
It is a charity barbecue competition / swap meet for Wolfpack Social Club and the Rockford Area Riders. This is going to be their second annual swap meet, so there'll be 30 plus vendors there. We're going to have food trucks. There's a couple of them. There's Rusty Drum Barbecue is going to be there from Belvedere. We're going to have dunk tanks for the kids, bounce houses, face painting. There's a motorcycle show. There is a bike detail happening at the same time and a burnout contest.
Dang, a lot
so
is
it's
going
a lot
on.
going on, yes.
So what charity are you guys raising money for?
This is going to be for the Lurie's Children's Hospital in Chicago, who has helped thousands of kids in our area, from all the way over into Indiana, all the way down to Stevenson County. There's just countless families have been touched by the Lurie's Children's Hospital, so we really are trying to raise awareness and bring some money in for them and help families in our area with it.
Oh, absolutely. Doing barbecue for good. How is the day going to kind of go, as barbecue competitions normally start pretty early on in the morning, don't they?
Yeah, we'll have competitors loading in probably about 6 o'clock, and they will set up and cook between 6 and 1:55. So they'll have a 10-minute window from 1:55 to 2:05 to finish their ribs and get them turned into the judges. We've got teams coming from all over the region. I've got teams from Madison, I've got teams from Milwaukee, I've got local teams. So we've got a mix. That's usually the way barbecue competitions go.
Are you guys only cooking ribs for the competition, or is there any other?
Nope, just this year we're only just doing ribs. Hopefully next year we'll be able to expand, but this is the first time I've ever tried to do anything like this. So I'm trying to start small, so it's something I can bite into and not have too much to do, you know.
I get that. So you also mentioned that there's a swap meet going on. How is that going to play in a role?
The swap meet is going on in conjunction. They were nice enough they already had the venue and the event for them, and they were nice enough to let me add on my event to theirs. So I'm very grateful to have the opportunity to do that. Kegel Harley Davidson giving us the venue was super generous of them. The swap meet is also raising money for Lurie's, and all of their vendors and things are making the donations to Lurie's for having a vendor booth there.
Yeah. So who are going to be the judges of who's going to win the barbecue competition?
I have judges coming that are Master KCBS judges, which is a barbecue sanctioning body. Well, it's world-known barbecue sanctioning body, so I've got judges coming from all over the area to judge that are KCBS judges. So,
okay, time out for a second. How do you get in that for personal reasons?
Well, you go to a class. It's you just go to a class and they basically give you what they're looking for in the area and the critiques of barbecue, and you go have fun and sign up for events and go barbecue, go judge.
Okay, let's kind of detour back toward the event. What other activities? You said there's a dunk tank. What else is there?
There's going to be a dunk tank, face painting, like I said, bounce houses. There will be a bike show, best bike. There's also a burnout competition they're doing, so if you want to see a motorcycle burn the back tire off, he's probably the one that's going to win. So come on out and watch that as well. That's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, and then just one more clarifying question. The barbecue competition, are people actually able to eat what the competitors are producing, or is that going to be more for the judges?
That's just going to be the judges, but I would encourage everybody that comes out, if they're enthusiastic about barbecue, go talk to the competitors. They're all very open people. The barbecue community is very friendly people. They love getting asked questions. They love people coming up and drawing more attention to them. So if don't be shy to go out and talk to all the competitors. You'll see them all lined up there. They'll have a smoker in front of them. You won't be able to miss them.
Yeah, that'll be hard to miss. And when it comes to you, you were talking to me before we came on that you're actually a competitor, maybe not this year, but how do you cook your meats? At least ribs specifically.
I am a competitor. I started about 6 years ago in the world of competitive barbecue. It's become a passion of mine, which is why I'd like to bring this to the Rockford area. My ribs, I cook them on what they call an offset smoker. So it's a wood and charcoal mix, and you just put some rub on them and give them some love. 5-6 hours later, you got a beautiful rack of ribs.
Oh, you are making me hungry. So one last question. How can people get involved in enjoying this activity?
You can sign up through our Facebook page if you want to compete. If you want to donate stuff for, say, raffle to help us raise more money, we'll take that. You can reach us through our Facebook page again with that. All my information is out there on the Facebook page. If you want to volunteer, we could definitely use some help with all kinds of different things out. I'd say the best way to get involved is reach out to us, and we will respond with the best way we need to get the help.
Gotcha. So again, this event is when?
It is September 28th at Kegel Harley-Davidson on Harrison Avenue.
All right, and your phone number is 815-218-5088, is that correct?
That is very correct.
Oh, man. Speaking of barbecue, that just sounds so good. Thank you so much for coming on. I know my stomach wishes I was one of the judges, but you know what? We have other food vendors to go along with it.
We might be able to get you a celebrity judge spot.
If only I wasn't working on Saturdays. Well, again, thank you for coming on the show. Well, coming up next, we'll take an inside look at this year's latest thriller that may keep you tied to your seat. That's coming up next.
They make the plays. You make them famous. During Football Frenzy Play of the Week. Every Sunday night, we'll show you the best high school football plays from the weekend. Then go to the WIFR.com homepage to vote on who you think should be #1. And watch during WIFR News at 5 on Wednesdays to see who came out on top. Football Frenzy Play of the Week, only on WIFR. Sponsored by Midwest Bath Company. You make daily decisions. What to wear, what to eat, what to buy. When it comes to your vote, it's one of the most important decisions you can make.
That's why WIFR is with you.
With team coverage of the big races and every angle.
The ballot question that will affect everyone's wallet.
Checking the facts on all sides.
Getting answers on air, online.
Anywhere you need us.
So you can make the best decision for your family.
WIFR is with you as you decide 2024.
Welcome back into the Morning Blend Extra. Halle Berry's latest movie features a very small cast and a very real location the characters must stay connected to. CNN's Rick Demijala reports from behind the scenes.
Y'all ready? Never let go. Never let go. Never let go.
A malevolent force keeps a family tethered to their home in Never Let Go.
Life's been hard on you boys since the world ended. But remember, one touch without a rope on is all it takes.
Halle Berry stars as a mother dedicated to protecting her sons, a role she had to strike a balance in portraying.
This is a darker kind of mother, but it was also being true to the darkness of this character, at the same time making sure that her love for these boys, did shine through, but also not shying away from the complication of the character.
And action! Being connected to the house for safety was no trope, and filmed with a real rope.
The rope was real, the rope was really long and very difficult to shoot and request a lot of organization. The forest was real. I mean, we were like building that house in the middle of really in the middle of the forest.
Yeah, that rope was a real factor in this, like having to make sure it doesn't get caught in twigs and stuck on branches and stuff.
Horror films, I'd say, are pretty fun because mostly in horror you get to do more exciting things, especially in stuff like this where me and Percy, we did stunts. All of us did stunts.
It wants you to doubt me. Maybe it's safe to leave. That's what it wants you to think.
In Hollywood, I'm Rick Damigella.
Well, that's going to wrap us here from the Morning Blend, and it is almost spooky season, and at least fall will feel like fall as we get into Sunday, so make sure to enjoy the cooler times ahead. Have a great Friday.